Elizabeth Bathory, also known as the Blood Countess, was a Hungarian noblewoman born on August 7, 1560, into the prominent Bathory family. She is infamous for her alleged involvement in numerous heinous crimes, including torture and murder. It's important to note that much of the information surrounding her story is based on historical accounts and legends, and some of the details may be exaggerated or distorted over time. Elizabeth Bathory grew up in a powerful and wealthy family and married Count Ferenc Nadasdy at a young age. Nadasdy was a soldier and war hero, often away from home for military campaigns. During his absences, Elizabeth managed their estates and affairs, which provided her with a certain level of autonomy and influence. It is said that Bathory's actions took a darker turn after Nadasdy's death in 1604. Rumors began to circulate that she had a fascination with the occult and had become obsessed with maintaining her youthful appearance. According to legends, she believed that bathing in the blood of young virgins would keep her skin youthful and beautiful. This led to the gruesome allegations of her involvement in the torture and murder of numerous young girls from the surrounding villages. Local authorities initially turned a blind eye to Bathory's activities due to her noble status. However, as the number of missing girls increased and evidence became harder to ignore, a formal investigation was launched. In 1610, she was arrested along with several of her accomplices. During the trial, testimonies and evidence were presented suggesting that Elizabeth Bathory and her servants had subjected young girls to unimaginable acts of torture and brutality. The highest number of victims cited was 650. Some accounts claim that she would pierce, burn, and mutilate her victims, while others assert that she engaged in sexual violence. There were also stories of cannibalism and other sadistic acts associated with her alleged crimes. Due to her high social status, Elizabeth Bathory was not subjected to a regular trial. Instead, she was kept under house arrest in one of her castles. In 1614, she was declared guilty and sentenced to lifelong imprisonment. She spent the remainder of her life confined to a small room, where she died on August 21, 1614. The true extent of Elizabeth Bathory's crimes remains a subject of debate and controversy among historians. Some scholars argue that her reputation may have been tarnished by political enemies and rival families who sought to undermine her power and influence. Others believe that her actions were indeed heinous and that she represents a historical example of extreme cruelty and abuse of power. Elizabeth Bathory's story has inspired numerous works of literature, film, and art over the centuries, contributing to her enduring legacy as one of history's most infamous figures. Whether her actions were as depraved as the legends suggest or whether she was a victim of political intrigue, her name continues to evoke fascination and horror.